The crowd at the Rhino Bar in Georgetown, a fashionable section of Washington, D.C., has gathered for a glass of a favorite beverage and a shot of Olympic fever. That's why Noah Smith and Patrick Burwinkle are here.
The Olympics is about coming together, cheering for your country, and it's more fun to do that in a bar where you can be loud, with some beer, have some fun.
Pretty much swimming and gymnastics are the two big sports that are on during prime time, so those are the main two that I'm watching.
NBC, the American television network broadcasting the Olympics in the U.S., says its ratings have soared with these Beijing Games. The network says the opening ceremony had more than 34 million viewers.
Since there's always stuff about China and the U.S. competing, I think Americans would like to get more medals than China maybe or something. But I think people are probably more caught up in this Olympics than others.
Billy Wood, the bartender, says the crowds at the Rhino have gotten bigger since the games began.
It's been a really good, pleasant surprise. I didn't know how big it was going to be, cheering for the Olympics more so than any other number of sports that are going on right now, but it's been good. There's no complaints.
Downtown on the Washington Mall, Sean O'Keefe, an avid Olympics watcher, feels like this is China's coming out party.
They want the world to recognize China and recognize this Olympics. And so far, I've been impressed with the show and the Olympics that have been going on.
But Sean O'Keefe's friend Jesse says it is a mistake to mix politics and sports.
I think that the Olympics should not be so intertwined with politics. I think that they should be kept separate. I think that it's an athletic event.
Some critics of the Beijing Olympics have said the glamour of the Games has obscured human rights abuses in China, where religious and political expressions have often been restrained. Back at the Rhino Bar, Patrick Burwinkle says he is aware of some of the political turmoil.
Like within the past year, few months, where they cracked down really hard on Tibet. And I mean, obviously that wasn't a good thing by any means.
Noah Smith says he thinks the Chinese deserve credit for putting on an exciting show.
I think they've done a very good job of certainly producing an image that looks very impressive and very welcoming to the rest of the world.
Noah Smith's response might reflect the opinions of other people in this bar, but for now, they just want to enjoy the games. Chris Simkins, VOA News, Washington.